I used to be a woman who felt completely dried out, not just in my body but in my heart, until one day I realized if my man touched just 3 specific places, it could awaken me from the numbness I thought I'd never escape. I'm Dr. Olivia Hayes, an Integrative Hormone Health Expert. Over the years, after working with hundreds of women across different stages of life, I've come to understand a deep truth. It's not just about hormones, and it's not about medication. True awakening starts with the most subtle, deeply connected touch. And that truth? I didn't just witness it in my patients. I lived it through my own body. What I'm about to share is especially important for men who truly love a woman and want to help her feel alive again. This is a gift, not just of knowledge, but of intimacy, presence, and healing. Because there are places on a woman's body that seem small, quiet, almost invisible, and yet they hold powerful emotional electricity. They're not just sensitive spots in the physical sense. They are neural gateways between touch and memory, between skin and soul, between forgotten emotions and the woman she used to be. First, let's start with the nape of her neck, where memories of love reside. Surprisingly, the nape, the area where her neck meets her hairline, is one of the most emotionally charged zones on a woman's body. According to neuroscience, this region is packed with sensory nerve endings and directly connected to the spinal cord and the limbic system, the emotional center of the brain. A soft breath or a warm fingertip at the nape can trigger an oxytocin response, the hormone of bonding and love. But it's not just biology. This is where so many memories live. A gentle hair stroke in childhood, a kiss from behind on a first date, the shiver when someone clasped a necklace at her back. For a woman who feels dry, distant, or numb, this touch isn't about arousal, it's about remembrance. A reawakening of what it felt like to be cherished. And from that feeling, her body begins to open, gently, naturally, without force. Next, we move to the lower back, the symphony of support. The lower back isn't just the midpoint of the body, it's the energetic and neurological bridge between strength and surrender. In traditional medicine, it's the seat of life force, or Dan Tian in Eastern medicine. Biologically, it's where major nerve bundles connect to the reproductive system and pelvic region. When touched the right way with a steady grounding hand or an embrace from behind that says, "I've got you," this region sends a message: you're safe. You can rest. You don't have to carry it all. And that message means everything to a woman losing her spark. As estrogen declines, her body may grow tired, dry, self-conscious. She may begin to feel undesired, disconnected, even less of a woman. But the right touch to her lower back, without agenda, can whisper, "You don't need to try. I'm here." That sense of being held is what allows her body to exhale. It's the first step in letting go of tension and allowing natural sexual energy to flow again. And finally, the most overlooked place of all, her palm. Few realize how powerful a woman's palm is, not in how it looks, but in how it feels. Her hand holds thousands of sensory nerve endings that connect directly to the brain's emotional processing centers. A simple handhold, if done with presence and honesty, can trigger the same neurochemical response as a kiss. For a woman who feels dry or withdrawn, it's not lack of desire that hurts most. It's the feeling of being alone. She doesn't need someone shouting, "I love you." She needs someone who reaches for her hand when no one else is watching. A quiet touch over tea, interlocked fingers under the table, a still, warm palm wrapped around hers at night. Not rushed, not expected. This can awaken her entire nervous system, not with lust, but with life. Because through her hand, she receives the unspoken message, "You're not alone." Must know, for her and for you. Dryness is not just a physical condition. It's the result of a deep interplay between hormones, nerves, unspoken emotion, and forgotten memory. When a woman goes through emotional trauma or hormonal shifts, especially in midlife, quick, mechanical, or purely sexual touch often pushes her further away. What reawakens her is real touch with presence, with connection, with care. From a scientific perspective, these 3 areas, the nape, the lower back, and the palm, are powerful neural gateways. They help trigger oxytocin and dopamine, the hormones that relieve anxiety, restore pleasure, and reignite desire. But more than that, these places symbolize connection. And connection is what every woman, no matter how distant or dry she may seem, is longing for deep inside. Every woman is a poem, waiting for the right reader, so never label a woman as cold or shut down. She may just be waiting for the kind of touch that speaks to her soul. Not a touch that takes, but a touch that remembers, respects, and restores. A kiss on the nape while clasping her dress. A firm hand on her back in a crowd. A silent handhold beneath candlelight. This is how you bring a woman back to life. No medicine can replace that. If the woman beside you feels distant, don't pull away. Don't give up. Just start again with one intentional, present touch. Because sometimes the smallest gesture, when done with love, can awaken a soul that's been asleep far too long. I'm Dr. Olivia Hayes. If these words made you think of a woman you love, past or present, share this with her. Sometimes a man gentle enough to touch her heart is the very medicine she needs to come alive again. Try it tonight.